What up, my name's Chow. Let's talk Life is Strange. The topic for this one will be the potential meaning behind recurring colors, specifically red and blue. Before I begin, I just want to make it clear that this video shouldn't be taken too seriously. Just think of it as a fun thought, like a what if. It's just for fun. I've noticed while playing the game that oftentimes there's a connection between whether I like a character or not and the colors that they wear. Characters I feel positive towards wear blue. Characters I feel negative towards or that make me uncomfortable wear red. I'm not saying good characters wear blue and that bad characters wear red. That's not the case at all because these characters are so much more complicated than just that dichotomy. The colors simply represent how I personally feel about them. Take a look at Blue Team, which contains some of my favorite people. Chloe's hair is a striking shade of blue. David's security uniform is blue. Joyce's diner uniform is blue, as well as the shirt she wears the morning after Max sleeps over. William's wearing a light blue shirt at the end of episode 3. Samuel's custodian uniform is blue. Warren's car is blue, and so are his shirts the 2 days we see him. And then there's the homeless woman behind the diner. She's wearing a blue shirt too. Now let's take a look at Red Team. Nathan's jacket is a color between red and orange, which is darn close enough for me. Principal Wells' shirt and tie are red. Victoria changes into a red shirt after we get paint on her black one. And Frank, well, he wears a red tank top underneath his jacket. This color thing applies to some minor characters too. I really like Evan, he wears a blue shirt. Taylor wears a blue shirt too, and I actually think she's alright after the conversation she and Max had about her mother. Logan is an asshole. He wears a red Letterman jacket. The trucker in the diner, who's a bit of a jerk, he wears red too. Alyssa's wearing something blue underneath her black top, but what's super interesting about her is that she's also got 2 wristbands on. One's blue, and the other is a color that, to me, looks like it could have been red but lost its color over time. Her hair is purple, which is a mix of blue and red, but I think I'm probably overthinking and just reaching way too far at this point, so I'm not gonna say anything about this. Now let's talk Max. She's got 3 wristbands on. One black, one blue, one red. I definitely feel like I'm not overthinking it when it comes to these 2 colors representing different aspects of Max's personality. I love Max, I think she's great, but there are times she does make me feel uncomfortable with the things she says. The blue and red wristbands might just represent the control a player has over Max's personality through their dialogue choices. You can be blue.
I was lucky. That's all.
No, girl. That was not luck. You made a choice to save her. Like a superhero.
Then maybe it's time to catch the bad guys.
Or you can be red.
That was bullshit. Where was everybody else?
I know. You're a better person than any of us here. Hey, Max. I think I need to crash now. I'm just over everything today.
The way other characters perceive you is totally up to you. The way you, as a player, perceive Max is totally up to you.
True. I mean, nobody else was stepping up to help her. I didn't even think about it.
Oh my god.
We're all glad you did. I'm sure it was a strain on you.
Obviously.
Oh my
Kate
god.
too. I was just the conduit to help her.
Yes, you sure were. And you know it. Okay, I have to get going. See you later, Max.
2 very important characters that this color thing doesn't apply to are Mr. Jefferson and Kate. However, there's something else that's really fascinating about these 2. Mark Jefferson wears black and white. He's got a white shirt underneath a black jacket, and his glasses are actually black and white too. Kate Marsh also wears black and white, and it's obvious from the story so far that these 2 are linked in a very special way. It could be that the black and white color scheme for these 2 characters is symbolic of the black and white photography that they're both connected to. Regardless of that though, I think the similarities in the color scheme of their clothes is symbolic of the connection that the 2 of them have. So then, what could it mean for Rachel to have a red shirt in her wardrobe? And for Max to fit that shirt so well? What could be the meaning behind the photos of Frank in a blue shirt? And what could it mean for Nathan's jacket to be blue after Max changes the past? Especially since some characters, like Logan, Taylor, and Zach, are wearing seemingly the same clothes as before. It's hard to say with certainty whether or not the use of these recurring colors was a conscious decision by the developers. I wouldn't be surprised if it was planned, but it's also possible that this was a complete coincidence and I'm overthinking things. Wouldn't be a mistake though. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Just a thought.